Coordinator at Vistak company. Okay. Let me please start by a short introduction about our company. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, yes, we can.
Can you? Okay, great. So Vistak is a multi-services company with its headquarters located in Australia. The company has a strong presence in multiple countries, including Georgia, Azerbaijan, and Lebanon. So we have 4 departments in this company: study abroad, travel and tourism, immigration, and investment. Vistak has established itself as a trusted leader in providing study abroad services, which I will be focusing on today. Vistak is a distinguished company, setting itself apart from competitors by establishing physical branches in the countries that I have mentioned before. This unique approach gave us a significant competitive advantage over the companies operating solely and remotely through remote partners, which means that any student who will choose to benefit from our services will find a branch for Vistak in the countries he will select. This will facilitate a close follow-up and a fast problem-solving approach. In Georgia specifically, we have many agreements with reputable universities, including the University of Georgia. Our dedicated Georgian team is ready to provide a wide range of services that includes a free consultation to help the student select the university and the desired major and inform him about the needed documents to apply. We can provide fast university acceptance, help the student with the accommodation and transportation, organize local tours to help the student recognize the environment, the new environment he will move to, help the student in opening a personal bank account, do the health insurance, so we can provide a complete range of services. During the years of study, and this is very important, during the years of study, the student can always refer to our team in Georgia to solve any problem he will face. In this webinar, a representative from the University of Georgia is present with us today to give you all the needed information about the university. So I will leave the speech to Mr. Moghini so he can give you all the information about the university. Sir, can you please go ahead?
Okay.
I'm sorry,
if anyone has...
Mr. Moghimi is not here yet. I just texted him. He's joining in like 5 minutes. Just.
Okay, so anyone have any question? No one? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you. Thank you for you.
Most welcome, most welcome. So anyone of the audience has a specific question to ask? No one? So as I have said before, we are here present in Lebanon, in our branch in Lebanon, so we can assist you in any question you have, in any information you want to get regarding the universities in Georgia, okay?
And we will share from our side also the profile of Vistak,
Yes.
a summary of profile of Vistak after this
Yes.
event. It will be a summary for the audience interested in this event today, attendant or not.
Yes,
we will share a summary of the profile since actually Actually, it's very demanded to make international studies and international also job also to find job abroad. We will share with you the profile of Vistak in case you will be interested. And in case you have more questions, we will be collaborative with Vistak as MIE to transfer your questions to Vistak.
Yes.
Yes. And in future, more questions.
Thank you.
Thank you too. For Georgia University, they join us now.
They will join in 5 minutes. We will have Mr. Mughimi as a guest speaker. He will be giving informations and all the related infos you want to know about the university in details. He will join us in 5 minutes, I guess.
Okay, I have a question, please. What about scholarships? Did you offer scholarship in Georgia University? And what is the need
Sure. They're in the meeting upstairs.
I believe, excuse me, I believe Mr. Mughimi has joined us now. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
I am in the meeting.
And for the person who asked the question, it's according to the student profile, okay? So please go ahead, reach us. You can contact us at any time, and we can discuss the future or the available scholarships in any of the locations we are operating in, okay? Not only in Georgia. So please don't hesitate to contact us at any time, and we can assist you better.
Okay, and in case you contact MIE, also we will be collaborative to transfer your file and your request to Vistak, and yes. we transfer your contact to Vistak to contact you in case you contact MIE indirectly. No problem for both options.
Yes.
For Georgia University, they are here now.
I cannot see that Mr. Mughimi has joined yet.
Can you hear me? I cannot. Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes, it's...
Yes.
Okay, and also can you see me too?
In case you would like to share your screen, it's possible.
I am trying to. I don't know which one it is.
It's possible from our share your screen.
It's not allowing me to activate the camera. I don't know what's wrong.
No problem, sir. We can hear you very well.
We
Please
can
go
hear
ahead.
you. Okay, please go ahead.
Okay. Just give me 30 seconds, please. It's it's very complicated for me. Why I am in this much? I found it. Okay. I think I'm not available. I think you have me.
Now it's fine.
Okay. All right. So my name is Bahman. My surname is Mughimi. I'm a professor of the School of Business and Administrative Studies and also the University International Students Recruiting Manager. here at the University of Georgia. So I wasn't in the previous meeting, so I don't know what passed through. Just I will introduce the university very briefly. The University of Georgia is currently having almost there are 50% foreigners right now. More than 4,800 students are international students. That is the highest amount of international students currently available at any university in the country. We have the highest amount of international programs. We have in the School of Medicine, or we call it the School of Health Sciences, we have medicine, dentistry, nursing, pharmacy. And for pharmacy, we have bachelor, master, and PhD. That is the first available PhD program in health sciences in the country. We also have business administration, bachelor and master, information technology and computer, bachelor and master. These are the English programs. We have more than 35 available programs till PhD in Georgian. We have international business law, education administration, and English philology, all bachelor and master available. That's the tuition fee is between 4,000 to 6,000 depending on the program. And the process is very easy and efficient. The admission process takes not longer than a month. And technically, you need to translate and notarize everything in Georgian and submit it to us. And in a month, you will be enrolled. You will pay part of the tuition fee, receive documents for visa, and proceed to come to Georgia. University of Georgia's ranking is now around 3,800. We improved it from 20,000 in the last 5 years to this ranking, which is very aggressive in the research and academic activities. We were very successful. This highest level of advancement is very exemplary in the country. We are very proud of our academic team and our students. And as I told you, somehow this level of commitment of both international and Georgian students in the same level is something that we're very happy and proud of it. Tomorrow is the welcoming party of our current semester, and semester starts on 16th. There would be another delayed group for the people who didn't receive visa on time in a month. And then this is for the fall batch. And the same way will be for the spring batch in March and a month after that. That's totally a brief resume about the University of Georgia. If you have any question, I am ready to go ahead and speak.
Mr. Mughini, one of the attendants has had a question previously regarding the available scholarships in the University of Georgia. So can you please update us on this?
So generally, there are two types of scholarships available. One is the unconditional scholarship that every year we tell. For example, for international business law, we have five free scholarship available for 100% scholarship, and sometimes for different schools. But there are also a scholarship available for students who are having the best results, not from the first year, after the first year, when we receive the results inside university. So generally, universities are not having that much scholarship available because Georgia is not financially that strong, you already know. And this is just an encouragement, a small budget to for mostly for their higher education, to prove that they were deserving a scholarship. The money would not be that much. Just the best student get a little money, a very short percentage of their tuition fee. So it is proven to them that a scholarship. Otherwise, mostly the scholarship are just promotional things, mostly like that. Otherwise, we don't have that.
Okay, thank you. So any question for Mr. Mughini? Can you hear me?
The students are from which countries? Can the people that are in the meeting are from which countries mostly?
We have mostly from Lebanon, but we have also from other countries such as Egypt, Africa, also from Arabic countries.
So if a student is coming from a country like Lebanon that are visa-free, it is very easy for them to travel to Georgia. They don't need to apply for residency. If they want, they can come to Georgia and apply for visa and residency from inside the country. They don't need to go to any embassy. And the process is very easy for them. After the registration is finished, we can give them an email that they can immediately come or ask for an acceptance letter. And they get the acceptance letter and travel to Georgia and then pay the tuition fee here to university's bank directly and proceed everything from inside. So there will be like zero risk for all the steps related to students. For people that are coming from Gulf, they can apply for visa from inside Georgia. They will travel as a tourist with all the requirements of a tourist. And then they can apply from inside Georgia too. So those options also like that. But for example, Egypt, yes, they will pay part of the tuition fee after acceptance, and then we will provide them the visa documents. We will issue the documents, scan it, and send it to them for no cost. And then they will apply for visa. The cost of visa will be only 20 euro, and the time would be maximum 2 weeks. And after that, they can travel to Georgia and proceed for residency here.
Okay, great. Any more questions from the audience?
Now, if there is nothing I can leave, I will just tell you that right now we have students that passed USMLE, even level 2, you know, the United States Medical Council exam. Even level 2 at the University of Georgia, our diplomas are worldwide accredited. I mean, all Georgian universities are accepted in Europe, but the ones that are also accepted in Canada, United States, and UK are easy to go because, you know, this process of the medical council exam in these countries will not need any residency time. You can directly participate in USMLE even before graduation. We have courses that are preparing students for PLAP and for USMLE. So in case a student already knows that he wants to go to United States or UK, we will provide elective courses. They don't need to pay more than their education, and they will be having preparatory courses and mock tests for the USMLE too. I think now technically a lot of universities in Georgia are planning for that, but UG is the first university that added these courses to the standard educational process. In case you have a plan to win, this is where you should come and start.
Thank you, Mr. Mughimi. This is very interesting. Thank you for your presence with us today.
Hello.
You're very welcome, at your service.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mohiad. We will share also your programs through Vistak study abroad programs. We will share about Georgia University also for our audience interested in this event today. Attendant or
Hello,
not.
I have a question, please.
Okay. More question?
Yes.
Okay.
Hello,
Please
Mr. Bahman.
Hi.
Please, I want to ask you about the cost of Master of Business Administration.
Okay. What's the question?
The cost of Master of Business Administration.
Cost is $4,000. The tuition fee of the MBA program is $4,000 yearly. And I don't think that I have to talk about the accreditation and credibility, because MBA is the most accredited and credible program in the world. You can go and work anywhere, study anywhere with this this diploma. We have a student who studied MBA at UG, and now they are. I had one student that was studying, one Indian student that was studying MBA in our own university, and now he has my job in a university in UK.
Nice.
He has my own job, this recruiting manager. So it's like they are accepting MBA everywhere. MBA people are qualified to run countries, hospitals, hotels, companies, everything. And we will provide you those courses. You can do it. You can actually do your thesis in the area of finance, project management, hospitality, HR management, marketing, consumer behavior, electronic commerce, knowledge management. All the specialties you need are provided at the University of Georgia. And you can proceed, take those courses, and even get an extra recommendation letter from the school that you studied in that specific area. That MBA is available. Tuition fee is $4,000. And there is, and let me tell you one more thing. There is no any professor at the School of Business and Administrative Studies that haven't finished one of his education, at least one of his education in United States or Europe. So you will having very strong team to educate you and lead you to the way you want.
Good. But my first language is French. My bachelor is in French.
French, you mean French? You studied Bachelor of French language,
Yes.
like French philology or something?
French. My language is French in my business administration.
So the available program is in English and not in French. But the English, would be good enough. Maybe for a couple of months you will study a little bit harder, but you will make it. It's not that the issue is that no Georgian university needs an English certificate like IELTS or TOEFL or something. You need to be, so that will not be a problem.
Okay, thank you, Mr.
You're very welcome. Somebody else raised their hand? Or...
Any more questions for Professor Bahman? Any more questions for Professor Bahman? No one, I guess.
Okay, I'll be available anyway. In case somebody asks, they can send the company an email and you will forward it and I will help you out.
Yes. In all cases, we will share your programs through Vistak study abroad programs as well. In case more questions, also of course more questions, we will be also as MIE collaborator through Vistak to transfer for you the questions or the request from audience. Thank you.
No problem. No problem. With pleasure, at your service. Thank you very much for inviting me over. Looking forward to work with you guys and see you soon, hopefully in Georgia. Thank you.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Thank you, Professor. Thank you for your time.
Very welcome.
Bye-bye.
You're very welcome. Bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, from our side, we continue as MIE. As MIE,
Yes.
we are also a company, a civil company for. We have two sectors for the training and consultation as first sector. We make trainings and consultations for professionals and for academic. Also, we have another sector for software and technologies as solutions for education and learning systems. For the first sector as training and consultation, we provide training and consultations mainly in modern technologies and modern management, including sustainable management. This include the artificial intelligence, digital transformation, Python, the security, such as cybersecurity, such as ethical hacking or penetration for security trends due to digital transformation. Also about machine learning and more new technologies also. We have in modern management and sustainable management multiple topics related to management and leadership, but also we have business English and IELTS as English topics, and we have also in collaboration with the LMI as our collaborator in Lebanon. We have also multiple topics in English for speaking English, for learning speaking English, learning English with multiple levels, also including business English and IELTS also, as trainings and as consultations. With affordable fees and with international certificates from MIE and from LMI as our collaborator in Lebanon. This major in English will be interested when making application to study abroad. You have to build your English skills and to improve your English skills to make stronger your application to study abroad or to find a job abroad as well. Also, we have in the modern management and sustainable management programs we offer in MIE. We have in collaboration with LMI also communication skills to build your communication skills also, as well as the project management skills and modern information systems skills for management, for leadership development, as well for time management also, as well as other topics for business law, for example, also to learn about rights and obligations in business law in corporates, universities or companies, in corporates in general. This also will be interesting to build and to improve the profile for the applicant when making application to study abroad or to find a job abroad as well. We offer those trainings and consultations with affordable fees and including international certificate from MIE as accredited center from multiple international academies and international boards. I share now the presentation about MIE. Just to remind you, in the end of this event today, I will share with you the MIE form for attendance to get your international certificates and international vouchers as clarified in our MIE form. As target audience, so we target the university students, professionals, job seekers, employees, managers, trainers, enterprises, companies, and corporates. I am the founder and the president and CEO of the MIE to present the portfolio of the MIE today. MIE is accredited center from ACBPT as American Canadian Board for Professional Training. Also is accredited from IBCT as International Board for Trainers. Is a collaborator with Global Board from USA and Kuwait, and collaborator also with the Cisco Academy for multiple technologies trainings, including Cisco certificates. MIE team have more than 10 instructors and lecturers. Also, they are as consultants and advisors, specialized and having long experience in MIE programs. We have the multiple certificate of accreditation, including also accreditation, new accreditation for MIE from Global European University in Portugal. Also, it's an accreditation from a Global European Academy as Academy. It's another accreditation from Global European Academy, also in Portugal. We have also a certificate of accreditation as a new one from International Education Quality Accreditation Body for quality assurance of MIE programs. And in addition to that, we have also ISO certification from a collaborator with us. Just to summarize, for the values of MIE, it's to have success and growth and efficiency with quality and consistency and integrity for its audience, with the differentiation and innovation and modernization for our programs, and by offering independence for learning through MIE with enhancement and advancement with better quality for building, for improving the profile of our audience, and with the distinguished certifications and reduced fees and the free trial as first session. We have a differentiation also with our distinguished certifications. Those can be from MIE with all accreditations and international collaborations for MIE, as well as can be directly from our international collaborators. Our certificates can be directly from our international collaborators as well. We are mainly based on modern approach, integrated approach, connected approach, and online approach. We have also in Saida and Hamra. We have in Saida in Lebanon and in Hamra in Lebanon. Meeting rooms, for online. We have workshops with some universities actually in Lebanon. Also, in next period, we will have workshops also with international universities, with the Global European University. We have a workshop on modern management and modern technologies and on sustainable management. We have 3 workshops on modern technologies and on modern management and on sustainable management in collaboration with the Lebanese university, such as AUL University, and with international universities will be very soon, also such as a global European university and academy in Portugal, Europe. Here are our collaborations with international collaborators, national certificates. Recently, we have multiple activities for trainings and consultations on networking, on programming development, Python development, artificial intelligence, machine learning, also on ethical hacking, cybersecurity, and web penetration. Those are the benefits of MIE solutions to have building skills and better performance and reliability with international growth as well. Please to mute yourself. Also in multiple MIE events made in last period, and those will be made in the next period as well in collaboration with international universities and international academies, also in Lebanese universities as well, or Lebanese academies. We offer as MIE vouchers and MIE certificates, and MIE reduced solution fees due to MIE vouchers. We have also in last period success stories with the seminars and webinars and boot camps made in universities, followed by workshops containing trainings and consultations with reduced fees for audience attending in workshops made in collaboration with some universities or some academies. Our website is actually in update for some pages. It will be available in next period. We have also LMS plan to subscribe from individual as learning management system, to have subscription as individual to organize your learning items, and to have monitoring and access on your learning items in organized manner. And we have LMS plan for enterprises and corporates. Also, it can be customized and it can be accessible as well to organize learning activities in corporates. Just to remind you about our programs in MIE on new technologies such as artificial intelligence, machine learning, with cybersecurity, ethical hacking or penetration, digital transformation, programming such as Python, engineering such as networking as well. We have also modern management and sustainable management with the management and business and entrepreneurship trainings and consultations. And for soft skills, we have also English, such as IELTS and business English, and the communication skills as, included in soft skills programs. Any question? Any question for the portfolio and the brochure of MIE presented today?
No, thank you.
Okay, we will publish also our brochure and portfolio on our group for today event. In case you will have more questions when you receive the brochure and portfolio of MIE, you can also contact us as MIE for more questions or more clarifications, or also to benefit from your vouchers offered from MIE. In case you would like to benefit from your vouchers, you can contact us as MIE as well. And you can also publish your MIE international certificate. Now I present to you the digital transformation for modern organization. You see the screen now?
Yes, I can.
Okay. To remind you, we share with you the MIE form in the end of this event to fill your attendance for today to get the benefit of this event, to transfer you the recordings, and to transfer you as attendant, and to transfer you also as attendant the MIE international certificate and MIE voucher as clarified in our MIE form. For modern technology trends and specifically the artificial intelligence trends and GPT trends for modern education and modern management. It's due to today, the event will be on multiple topics related to modern technologies, but we will focus on digital transformation today for modern organization by also taking as a specific case modern education and modern management. For introducing just the artificial intelligence as a specific example for modern technologies, artificial intelligence refers to simulation of human intelligence in machines. Those are programmed to think like humans and mimic their actions. Artificial intelligence is a method of making a computer controlled as a robot or a software thinking intelligently, like the human mind. And artificial intelligence is the ability to rationalize and take actions that have the best chance of achieving a specific goal. Also, as another modern technology, we have GPT. GPT give applications the ability to create human-like text and content. For example, as BOT and text summarization, content generation. Also, generative pre-trained. It's a key advancement in artificial intelligence, powering generative AI applications such as ChatGPT. Now ChatGPT have multiple applications in modern organizations. For example, as summarizations of text and making chat in real time as well using the technology. GPT refer to generative pre-trained transformers, commonly known as GPT, and it's a family of neural network models using transformer architecture. GPT increase the value of models used in modern organizations by increasing the speed and the scale at which the modern organization can operate. GPT transforms the education ways in modern organizations by personalizing the tutoring process, by having better languages learning, by personalizing the lesson plans, by finding answers and reach results using ChatGPT. By having better education system, better education models, by improving those systems and models for education, by having better adaptation also to each learner learning style, and by offering a more differentiated and more individualized learning experience with more feedbacks and more customizations and better connections and better access to learning, and by having automation for some tasks as repetitive tasks. For artificial intelligence also as additional modern technologies, it can transform the education ways in modern organizations by creating a digital transformation due to artificial intelligence, significant personalization and customization methods, and by allowing learning at own space, and by having better effectiveness and efficiency for learning methods, and by creating virtual assistants and virtual tutors, and by improving the efficiency and effectiveness of teaching and learning. By tracking learning progress and performance, by detecting the areas where additional support is required by learners, by saving time and effort, by creating new tools and methods of education and learning. That education transformations with the new technology can pass by a transformative learning process through new technologies and economic management for the business by having digital transformation and better growth, causing social change and leading to many social problems such as disoriented experience and emotional transformation, awareness of context, and revision or also critical reflection. But this can have also multiple advantages for such transformation, such as better dialogue, more holistic approach, more rational approach, also better awareness for the learning actions. In modern management also, the artificial intelligence can have a transformative role and transformative process through automation, information discovery, and transformation due to self-learning systems, having recently enabled the process automation. Also by increasing the use of predictive analytics technologies for decision making and planning, by having access to modern leadership and modern management, and to sustainable leadership and sustainable management by taking into account the economic factors, social factors, and environment factors in modern management and modern leadership for better sustainability and better sustainable development, to have sustainable leadership and sustainable management as well in modern organizations, by relying on artificial intelligence tools and GPT tools to improve decision-making processes and to improve automation processes by facilitating interactions with the complex systems. Also by making transformation, by making adaptation of employees by proposing via intelligent rhythms personalized training paths, and by having a methodical proactive planning implemented in each previous stages, then the employees in modern organizations will have developed new skills and more challenging jobs by creating a new kind of jobs as well. The artificial intelligence can have multiple roles in education, such as producing smart content, personalizing and customizing the education, better engagement in interaction schedules, less pressure in the learning process, and more accessibility to learning, better tasks automation and digital tutoring, tutoring and support outside the classroom, better supervision, better surveillance, better robotics programming, and better smart connections with big data analytics by ensuring access to education for students with special needs. This digital transformation in modern organization can have multiple impacts by helping to monitor the modern organization, by also helping the development of learners and employees in modern organizations due to psychological, mental, and physical well-being due to modern management methodologies. Also, artificial intelligence can help to increase the productivities and faculties in modern organizations and help to concentrate more on learners and employees than office or administration work due to automation in modern organization. Also, the artificial intelligence robotics field can have a learning process as a self-learning process for the robotics due to artificial intelligence by having autonomy for robotics using artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence also introduce flexibility and learning capabilities in rigid applications of robots and create multiple benefits as expected. To implement artificial intelligence approaches in new organization as modern organization, the digital transformation process, digital transformation process can begin with the identification of the pain points of the needed modern technologies by addressing and resolving the system bottlenecks and researching the ways that artificial intelligence can offer optimization for business and for the organization processes by determining the strategic objectives of artificial intelligence transformation in organization and by replying on some questions for the modern organization when making the digital transformation process. If the modern organization want to be adapter or follower for the new technologies, and which technologies fit better for the company or for the corporate, and also to ask about the awareness of the modern technologies drawbacks as well as the advantages for the modern technologies used in modern organization, and also about the completion of business objectives with the modern technologies contribution. And finally, on developing the cost-benefit analysis for modern technologies, especially for automation with modern technologies. Some example of advantages and disadvantages of modern technologies in modern organization, especially for artificial intelligence. The advantages can be the reduction in human error, the risk-taking instead of humans, the availability, also better availability, the helping in repetitive jobs, digital assistance, faster decisions, civilization and culture changes, and more security and safety and quality system integration. The disadvantages also can be less human concentration, less reliability in quizzes, exam results, high costs of creation, making human lazy, increase of unemployment, less emotions, and also less security in due to more environment attacks due to modern technologies. As applications of OpenAI, such as artificial intelligence and GPT, we can have generative artificial intelligence applications such as ChatGPT to make artificial intelligence coding, decoding for texts and articles, robotics activity, autonomous systems in robotics, self-development of artificial intelligence robots to make new tasks, artificial intelligence voice assistants in phones and PC. A new job will be created due to artificial intelligence and robots. Better risk analysis, fraud detection, also due to artificial intelligence algorithms. Summarizing articles and search articles in an efficient manner due to machine learning algorithms and deep learning algorithms in artificial intelligence technology. For applications, it can be to create social media content, convert text to different styles, writing and learning code, producing learning materials, building interactive voice assistants, and analyze data in a better manner and a more efficient manner. For artificial intelligence transformations, today we focus on modern organizations, especially we take as example modern education and modern management. Artificial intelligence in general can transform the ability of machines in modern organization to perform tasks requiring human intelligence as repetitive tasks. Those can be automated. Letting humans to have other creative and complex tasks instead of automated tasks, but by eliminating some functions and by combining and integrating the modern organization with modern technologies such as artificial intelligence, such as GPT, such as IoT, big data, blockchain, etc. By increasing productivity and increasing accuracy, and by supporting decision-making and solutions recommendations. By increasing efficiency, effectiveness, scalability, and reliability of processes, and by optimizing through automation the processes, increasing the security, but causing a new type of privacy and security issues, increasing the risks, and creating a new type of jobs based on new and modern technologies, and by improving the behaviors by creating more rationalism for humans. Artificial intelligence example, some example here are also for new energy system in modern organization, and also for companies' structures and requirements due to artificial intelligence integration. In the third column here, we see how the company's structures and requirements can be transformed and changed also, and it can be also improved due to artificial intelligence integration. Artificial intelligence robots can replace many tasks of experts, managers, consultants, teachers, researchers due to ChatGPT by creating a new type of tasks, more creative and more complex tasks for the humans. Here are some examples of modern technologies applications. In the next presentation with our speakers, we will see more about artificial intelligence applications and GPT applications and ChatGPT applications. And next, we will see also more about security trends due to digital transformation, such as cybersecurity and ethical hacking processes happening due to security trends due to digital transformation. Thank you. Have you questions or you would like to have clarifications on made the presentation for digital transformation as general one for modern organization using modern technologies? Have you questions or you would like to ask about more clarifications? Okay, in all cases, we publish also our presentation on digital transformation for today. In case you will have questions or specific questions, you can contact us also on MIE contact. And for a specific presentation on artificial intelligence applications and GPT applications, we will have today with our speakers. We will have two speakers, and also we'll have a more specific presentation on security trends due to digital transformation. Now we'll pass to the next presentation with Mr. Khairuddin Barini. Mr. Khairuddin, hello.
Hello, I hope you are doing well.
Fine. With actually the situation is not stable in Lebanon. Due to this, today for the attendance, it was not as expected, but this can be due to the situation actually in Lebanon. No problem. Please to share your screen.
Yes, I will be. Okay, I will be starting.
Okay, now it's fine. Okay.
Okay, so now you are able to see my screen. True. Just 1 minute.
We are able to see the screen.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Khairuddin Barini, Communication and Electronics Engineer. I'm working in the OpenAI GPT field, and today I will be talking about some applications of OpenAI or GPT in general, with the definition of GPT, what is GPT, and what we can do with GPT. Also, we will be focusing about AI, how it's increasing, and we will be talking about prompt engineering. Prompt engineering, the situation of giving instructions to model and how to act. And we will be taking a demo online. Okay, so AI is increasing. AI didn't born with ChatGPT in 2020. AI born from more than 80 8 years, and it's increasing. Why no we are using AI? We are using AI no because we have more competition, more powerful computers, and we have the ability to train models and predict on it. Also, the increase of AI is due to the proliferation of data and the maturity of other innovations in cloud processing and computing power. Now we have a lot of computing power, not like in 2010, for example, we didn't have the required computational power. Another reason was the rising of internet penetration and digital tech. The increase of the income of AI in the global economy as expected by $15.7 trillion by 2030, and the ability of AI systems to analyze data and take decisions. So we have now a lot of businesses that are using AI in their systems to take decisions, to predict new data and their sales, for example, for the next months, for the next year. This is based on GPT in general. So we talked about GPT, and we know that something is called ChatGPT. ChatGPT using a model called GPT. GPT, Generative Pre-trained Transformer. What's generative? Generative is a model that learned from past data and it's generating completely new data. So, for example, DALL-E, I'm giving it an instruction, and it will be generating an image, a completely new image based on images already trained on, but a new image from zero. So if me and you and 1,000 people know DALL-E is the same image, it will be generating different image for each one. So as we mentioned, GPT is generative pre-trained transformer. The original GPT model introduced by OpenAI in 2018. But why we didn't use in 2018? Because we were using the GPT-1. GPT-1 was not and the efficiency of ChatGPT or GPT-3 and 3.5 what we are using now. GPT 3.5 has the ability, advanced language, to answer our NLP questions and a lot of issues. So in 2018, we are not able to get the answers we are getting now from ChatGPT. In 2019, we got GPT-2, it's an advanced version of GPT, and it gained significant attention for its ability to generate coherent and contextually relevant text. And finally, what we are using now, GPT-3. It's a highly advanced language model that significantly surpassed its procedures in terms of size and templates. What is the difference between GPT 3.5 and GPT-4? You all hear about GPT 3.5 and GPT-4. GPT-4 is more creative and collaborative than even before. It can generate, edit, iterate users on creative and technical writing tasks, such as composing songs, writing screenplays, and a lot of other tasks. As we can see in the image here, these are the number of parameters of GPT-3, 175,000,000,100, where and GPT-4 we have 100 billion parameters. Having more parameters in a model can lead to better performance on training data. This is an essential point in machine learning. When you have more parameters in a model, you will be getting or be leading to better performance on training data. From this chart, we can see the difference between GPT-1, which is not even seen near GPT-4, GPT-2, and GPT-3. So the number of parameters of GPT-4 is increasing a lot, and that's why we can have clearer answers, we can have better answers, and more accurate answers. It can handle larger data to answer on as GPT-4. Now, what's ChatGPT? ChatGPT is an AI chatbot that was initially based on a family of large models. So what's GPT in general? It's a large language model. So GPT is not able to analyze images. In ChatGPT Plus, you are able to give an image and to get its answer, but it's not based on GPT itself. Because GPT is a large language model only. So it's using DALL-E and GPT at the same time. So you have OpenAI Playground, and we will be talking about it in a minute, to know how to use GPT and how to engineer the prompt and to get your answer clearly. GPT-4 is now available on ChatGPT Plus. It's paid. Let's talk about OpenAI Playground. To get the exact answer you are looking for, you have to go to OpenAI Playground and select the best model you are looking for. For example, you are using ChatGPT, and the prompt of ChatGPT is very, very general. Okay? So, because all of users, all the world is using ChatGPT. If you have a specific question or a specific query for GPT, you have to go to OpenAI Playground, which is a platform developed by OpenAI that allow users to interact with their AI models directly. So here you can put your instructions, what you want GPT to do, and it will be answering from the domain you want. For example, we are talking about education. So I'm giving instruction for the system here that you are only a teacher, a math teacher. You are teaching me math at grade 3, and I want from you to answer the questions regarding math only. So if I'm asking anything chemistry, it should be rejected, and it should answer only in math. So I can give him the input form and the output form to answer. So I can ask GPT to a specific output format. For example, here I can mention that your answer must be a table only, or a code, a Python code, a .NET code, anything C# or anything based on my answer. It's like a sandbox where you can experiment, learn, play with AI technology. Here, you can customize the solution based on your needs, on what you want. You can use the AI Playground to write nearly anything, ask a question, start a conversation, or write short stories, and more. You have these parameters, and these parameters: temperature, maximum length, top P, frequency, penalty, present penalty. So, and mood and GPT support. Yeah. We will be looking on them on Playground live, but for example, here you can see that the mode is chat. You have different modes based on your applications. You can use completion and chat, insert, edit, whatever you want. You can select the mode that fit your need. Maybe you are talking about, we have GPT 3.5 16K. For example, if we want 16K, it's compatible for large input. For example, you are giving a big PDF and you want GPT to answer from this model, from this PDF. So we'll be providing it as input. And in this case, you need the GPT 3.5 Turbo 16K. We will be accessing it just a minute. Okay. So here, you answer, or sorry, you go directly to OpenAI, Playground, OpenAI, and inside the OpenAI, after you create your model, sorry, your account, you go to Playground. Here in this Playground, the system, here you put your instructions, put whatever you want. Yeah. Then you ask your question here. Temperature, how much you want the model to be creative. So if you want the model to answer from his knowledge, you can increase it, you can do whatever you want here, customize it to fit your needs. But for example, if you want to submit data, sorry, to answer, if you want the model to answer from a specific text, I'm saying here, my age is 20. It should be answering my age as 20 only. We'll try to ask here about our age. Decrease temperature to 0. I don't think it will be answering. I don't have access to personal information because my prompt, my input was not clear. I must be clear in instructions to get my answer. The maximum length, how much your answer should be. For example, you want your answer to be yes, no. You want a story, you increase this, fit your need based on the model you. Stop sequences, for example, where you mentioned, for example, where you mentioned any word up to date, stop. Didn't complete after this. Top B, the same issue of temperature, but they can't be changed at the same time, and you have to test on them, fix this, and change the second. Frequency penalty, for example, how much you want your answer to be repeated. If I answered, what's my age? What's my age? What's my age? 3 times. How you want this model to answer. And presence penalty, the same image, for example, the personal information. How much this message, this word must be mentioned in the output, in the answer. Here we talked about okay, before you can save your chat, you can view the code. Here, this code is a Python code. You can get it as it and put it in your application. So it will be generating the same answers mentioned here. Here, you have Python, you have Node.js, curl, JSON, whatever you want, and you can customize your application. You can put this code in your application to do whatever you want. For example, I'm talking about WhatsApp chatbot, for example. I'm asking, you have virtual agent on WhatsApp, and I'm talking to a hotel, Hilton Hotel, for example. It will be asking, I will be asking him about reservation, about anything, and I will be, I have their data. I have their data as GPT model, and GPT here will be answering from this data on WhatsApp based on our application. So, so here you can get the code in any language you want. You will be facing a problem here. Here you don't have the API key. For this case, you go to your name, go to view APIs keys, generate new keys, create the name, new keys. You can create the keys you want and change and put it in your application. And for example, here and we have the complete, not like chat. You can create you can create your tagline and for an ice cream shop. For example, I can give him an example of input and he will be answering based on it. Question, for example, how are you? Answer, fine. Question, hi. Answer, hello. Question, what is your name? Answer, here I will be asking him to complete that. My name is OpenAI. So based on the history of questions I asked for, this is a sample example. For example, I can talk about anything I want. For example, I can give him sample answers. For example, if I don't want him to answer my name is OpenAI, I can give some answers above. I can say the name of this model is OpenAI. So it will be answering based on the section on the examples I gave him, and the same issues with their parameters. We have the edit. Edit, for example, you have errors. We is working on GPT. So here it's talking about the error I mentioned. So it will be fixing instructions, fix the grammar, for example. We are working on ChatGPT, on GPT. So here I can give him my English, my story, my English text, my whatever I want, and I can get my answer as corrected format. Please make sure that the generated content may be tracked as AI content. So you have to paraphrase them again before mentioning them in your reports or your application. So I will be sharing. Okay. What's prompt engineering? What we were talking about there, the system instructions. Prompt engineering is a technique used in natural language processing models to improve accuracy and relevancy and responses. To get your specific, your exact answer, you have to work on prompt engineering to give the good prompt for you. It involves designing prompts to get the model to generate code. Okay. GPT in marketing, it can help you. Can be used for marketing, automatically generate personalized emails, smarter audience. It can help you get the best. It can help you get the best segment, best section you want. For example, how to know with whom you can sell to the correct customers, and we will be talking about this example. So we will be using now GPT and another model as a demo. I will be sharing it now.
Any question for the last presentation?
Yes, just 1 minute, sorry. So this image, this model called the image creator from Bing, we can, for example, ask GPT here to generate a prompt, prompt for DALL-E to generate a logo for an AI or to generate an image representing the power of AI. Okay, so I will be getting this prompt to Azure Bing to Microsoft Bing to generate an image based on the prompt I gave. I can describe whatever I want to Microsoft. Okay, so it's just imagined OpenAI, the power of AI in this image. For example, generate an image about telecommunication. I'm not specific in my prompt, so you can put the exact words you want them. So it generated the images based on what I used in the prompt, and till here you can say that I finished it. You can ask whatever you want. If you have any questions. And you can test this model, this site whenever you want on your account. You can say image Bing dot. I will write it in Bing create. So it's a helpful model to help you generate logos, whatever you want. Any question?
Any question for this presentation today?
No, thank you.
Anyway, we publish also this presentation for today on our group for attendance for this event, for attendance interested in this event for today. We will share the presentation also for today's speakers as well. Also with Mr. Khairuddin, we will have in MIE multiple trainings and consultations on artificial intelligence and on machine learning, as well as on Python, as MIE program for modern technologies included in modern technologies workshops in cooperation with the universities and academies, as well as in cooperation with the Cisco Academy. Mr. Khairuddin will have access to Cisco Academy modules as well. and you will have opportunity to be certified from Cisco Academy for some topics in modern technologies with Mr. Khairuddin for trainings in Cisco Academy. Also, it will be as MIE program, as MIE workshop as well for those trainings on new technologies such as artificial intelligence and can benefit from special for those trainings and those consultations in MIE workshops happening in cooperation with universities and especially with Cisco Academy. Any question or clarifications before passing to the last presentation for today on security trends due to digital transformation? Any question? Okay, for the audience replying on the chat box, thank you too for your attendance and for your interest also in MIE. Mr. Ahmed Tabbara, please to share your screen as well and to introduce yourself, please.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, so let's share the screen. All right, is the presentation visible to you?
Yes.
All right, great. So welcome to Security Trends Due to Digital Transformation seminar. So my name is Ahmed Tabbara, and I'm cybersecurity consultant and penetration tester. And with MIE, I provide cybersecurity consultations regarding with trainings such as courses related to cybersecurity fundamentals, ethical hacking, web application penetration testing. All right, so let's start. So we will be covering these 8 trends, which are zero trust security, AI and machine learning for threat detection, cloud security, IoT security, or Internet of Things security, DevSecOps, ransomware and extortion attacks, security awareness training, and last but not least, quantum computing threats. Let's start with zero trust security. So in order to reduce the security risks regarding digital transformation, we have to implement zero trust security. And how we do so? Well, we have to go with these mechanisms. So we have to verify every user and device. And in order to do so, we need to enforce authentication and verification on both users and devices, including their location and network. And the next mechanism, which is least privileges access, which is limiting the permission access for the users and devices based on their necessary access. And by that, if the attacker got access to the user, so they can't have further accesses and privileges. On the other hand, for microsegmentation, which is dividing networks into smaller isolated segments or zones, by restricting lateral movement attacks within the network and enhancing the security. And we have inspect and log traffic, which is dividing, which is having to log and monitor inbound and outbound traffics and find whether there are anomalies or threats in real time. And finally, we have to assume breach, So we have to continuously go with proactive defense, which is called, by the way, threat hunting or cyber threat hunting. All right, the next trend, for sure, it is AI and machine learning for threat detection. So the first mechanism, which is pattern recognition, meaning that AI and machine learning algorithms could have to help identify anomalies and unusual behaviors that could be potential threats. And in addition to that, we can benefit from the real monitoring time by identifying threats in a real time to mitigate risks as soon as possible. And third, which is automated response. So machine learning can automate response to certain threats by isolating compromised devices or blocking malicious IP addresses, for example. And finally, we have adaptive defense. So the AI and machine learning models evolve and adapt to new threats coming from APTs, which are acronym for advanced persistence threats, so that we could mitigate cyber attacks. And by the way, AI and machine learning are not just being used for good reasons. In some cases, attackers can use them for evil ways. Okay, so they would be using, for example, such as a worm GPT in order to create malicious softwares, which are called malwares, or in order to create convincing phishing attacks, which is a social engineering technique that are being used by attackers. And the third trend, which is cloud security. And since about more than 90% of organizations are moving toward cloud, so we have to implement security from defense in-depth perspective. In order to do so, we have to go with this list of mechanisms. So first of all, we have data encryption. So we have to ensure data protection and ensuring that the data is encrypted in transit so that it couldn't be stolen by attackers. And the other mechanism, which is IAM, identity and access management, which is a system control for users and devices accesses to cloud resources by implementing strong authentication and authorization measures to prevent unauthorized entry. And as I've discussed with you that the least privileges in this zero trust model, we can use it here. And even we can enforce RBAC, which is role-based access control, meaning that we have to divide the access standards over 3 elements. First one, which is the role. So we have to create role-based on the privileges of the user based on group of users. And this is one, by the way. And the other one, which is the number 2, which is we have to give each role the action that this role has access to, such as the accessibility to create, to edit, to delete, to read, etc. And third, which is the goal, which is the object or the resources based on these roles and their corresponding actions. And the third mechanism, which is security compliance. And this is meaning that we have to enforce compliance based on international standards and industry to ensure data privacy, and by that we ensure compliance. Fourth one, which is threat detection and monitoring, which is continuous monitoring over suspicious activities in the cloud environment. And we can take advantage over AI and machine learning for that, as I've discussed it in the previous trend. The fourth trend, which is IoT, Internet of Things security. So since almost every device is going to be connected to the internet, meaning that they have been transformed to computers. So cars that are being connected to the internet are computers. And the freezers that are connected to the internet are considered to be computers. And hospital devices that are connected to the network are even considered to be computers. And by that, so they are inheriting the digital vulnerabilities, unfortunately. So we need to go with the securing the IoT. And to do so, we have to implement device authentication and authorization to prevent unauthorized users from access. Then we have data encryption, which is data encryption and even data protection, by the way, to ensure that the data is secure and can't be stolen in transit, and assuring the integrity of the data. So imagine that the attacker could change the doses for hospital patients, and it could be disastrous. And we have firmware and software update in order to patch the systems from known vulnerabilities and even improve security. And for sure, we have network segmentation, which is segmenting IoT devices into isolated networks to limit lateral movement attacks. And finally, we have monitoring and anomaly detection over IoT networks and device. And for the fifth trend, which is DevSecOps. So DevSecOps is a trending way for securing the life cycle of security, including deployment security into production. So it is from requirements to deployment. And in threat modeling, we have to think as an adversary, as an attacker in the pre-stages and even before designing the application. So we have to see what should be working and what could got wrong, and a hacker can take advantage of it. So we have to take every node and every traffic, whether it is inbound or outbound, and we need to see what probable attacks would happen based on the resources that we have. And they go with the STRIDE methodology, which is an acronym for spoofing, tampering, repudiation threats, information disclosures, and DOS, which is denial of service, and finally, evasion of privileges. So it includes automation of security testing even, which is integrating security analysis with CI/CD pipelines. And by the way, CI, which is continuous integration and continuous delivery. So first of all, we have to assure that the supply chain is secure. So we need to test the composition and components, which are libraries that are being used in the application, which is called security composition analysis. So since most of the applications are based on libraries, to not reinvent the wheel, then we have the code by itself. So we have the SAST, which is static analysis security testing, which provides analysis if the code includes any of the vulnerabilities, or even finding out whether there are leaked secrets within the code. Then we have the DAST, which is dynamic analysis security test, which tests the application while it is running in a sandbox. And usually it is running inside a Docker container, by the way. Then the findings that are being taken to the vulnerability management tools, where the application security engineers make a triage on the vulnerabilities, and based on the vulnerabilities priorities, they start in remediation, which is implementing security within the code to mitigate from the vulnerabilities. Then we have compliance and governance based on the production environment and the hosting operating system. And finally, we have to go with continuous monitoring while we have the application into production running, and even we can go with penetration testing campaigns for 1 year, once for 1 year or twice for 1 year. And we have the sixth trend, which is extortion attack. Well, extortion attacks are not new by themselves, but however, they have been spread around within the digital transformation. So we have three main types of extortion attacks. So first one, which is ransomware, where the attacker gets an access over resources for an organization or individuals. Then they encrypt the resources, such as drive or files, etc. So then they demand from the victims to take from them ransom. Usually it is in Bitcoins, in order to decrypt the files. And the other type, which is doxing and reputational extortion, which is where the attacker gets access to sensitive files and threaten the organization or individuals that they would leak these resources so that they would imply reputational losses and they would demand money in order to expose the sensitive files. And the third one, which is DDoS, extortion, which is distributed denial of service attack that prevents the availability of resources by flooding the servers. And the same, so they would demand money to stop the denial of service. And now, in order to prevent these extortion attacks, we have to enforce zero trust with defense in-depth perspectives, including backup data, patching systems, and most important thing, which is providing awareness to the employees regarding social engineering attacks. And this is our seventh trending, so which is security awareness training. So all of the time, the weakest link in the security is the human factor, by the way. So since as much as you implement defense in depth, if the human factor was manipulated, the attackers can gain access to the resources by them. So that's why we should imply security awareness training, and we should take it seriously into consideration, including education and training regarding social engineering techniques, such as tailgating, piggybacking, shoulder surfing, dumpster diving, phishing, vishing, smishing, etc. And we have to do phishing campaigns in order to train the employees to not trigger or to not trigger any of phishing emails. In addition to that, we have to enforce compliance and policies in a way that, for example, the rack that contains the server should be put in a safe place and locked so that only the administrators should have access to them. And on the other hand, we should go with continuous learning since cyber threats is always evolving and we need to always be up to date to new cyber attacks. So for example, we could subscribe for threat intelligence forums such as Alien Vault pulses and such as for MITRE attack threat intelligence, which are for free, which is an open source framework that reveals the cyber kill chain. And last but not least, which is quantum computing threats. So the hackers would take advantage over it by breaking encryptions so that the protected stored data would be decrypted and even the data in transit would be decrypted in the future. And in order to prevent these kinds of attacks, we can go with post-quantum cryptographic standards for encryption. And we have the QKD, which is quantum key distribution for secure communications. And these are the main security trends due to digital transformation in 2023. And thank you. And if you have any question, I'm available. Hello. Do you have any query?
Thank you so much.
You too as well.
Great, thank you so much. And يعني اخر برزنتيشن هي دايما بتكون يعني انا بعتبر كمان هي من الاهم برزنتيشن هلا. فلاست presentation is more interesting since actually the security trends are also very interesting topic due to digital transformation and to the increase of use of modern technologies today. Then the security is also an increased topic and increased topic in demand due to this digital transformation and to the increase of use of modern technologies. Thank you so much. In case you have any question to Mr. Ahmed Tabbara for the presentation today. Any question? Please to remind also to fill your attendance for today. It was shared during the presentation, during the last presentation. Please to remind to fill your attendance for today to get your MIE international certificates and MIE voucher as clarified in the shared form. If you have any question, please to unmute yourself and to ask about the last presentation or about the event as well for today, about the webinar for today as well. Just please remind to fill your attendance for today as per the shared MIE form. And thank you too for your attendance for today. And hopefully we will continue with you for more MIE programs and MIE workshops, especially also with our speakers for today, Mr. Khairuddin and Mr. Ahmed Tabbara as engineers as well. For Mr. Ahmed Tabbara, he has also trainings and consultations on ethical hacking and cybersecurity and web penetration topics as trainings and consultations with the MIE programs in MIE workshops in cooperation with universities in Lebanon and in international universities and academies as well, and especially with the Cisco Academy. Mr. Ahmed Tabbara as well as Mr. Khairuddin for today are also instructors and trainers in Cisco Academy as a partner for MIE. MIE is member of Cisco Academy, and we have access to modules and certificates from Cisco Academy for some of our instructors in modern technologies program. Also for me, as engineer Dr. Diana, I have also access on Cisco Academy as instructor trainer for digital transformation topics. We will share the recording of the webinar for today. We will share it with you as attendants for today. And thank you so much for your attendance. And we will be available as MIE to contact us on MIE contact, MIE email or MIE WhatsApp, or to meet with us in meeting rooms of MIE in Saida or Beirut Hamra in Lebanon, or on Zoom for online meetings for more clarifications or more questions. Thank you. And bye-bye.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.